Greetings, salutations, salutati. However you say it in your neck of the woods, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of The Art of Reading Price Action. Again, welcome to another episode of The Art of Reading Price Action. And in this episode of The Art of Reading Price Action, we will be discussing the market maker models. Yeah, we're discussing the market maker models. But before we get started, allow me to introduce myself. If by some slither of my own imagination you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., aka Araña Grande. That's Big Spider for those that don't hablo español. And if you would like to join the paid portion of this mentorship, there is a join button here on YouTube somewhere. You just click that and you choose the tier that says mentorship. It's $24.99 a month. And you look at the previous episodes to find out what comes with the mentorship. I've said it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. So we are all familiar with it. Now, without further ado, let's get into the art of reading price action, the market maker models. What are market maker models? MMxMs. The X can be substituted with a B or an S. That stands for market maker buy model or market maker sell model. Now, in market maker models, the higher time frame is going to provide the narrative to what price is drawing towards. Meaning, in a market maker buy model, which is the shape of a U or V, however you want to say it. I like to say U because U's are more smooth, right? In this case of a market maker buy model, the market would be drawing toward the buy stops above the initial consolidation. In the case of a market maker sell model, the A, right? The A shape, the market will be drawing toward the sell stops below the initial consolidation. Now, there's nothing ambiguous about market maker models, right? Market maker models have a very specific criteria that leads to probabilities. Once you train yourself in seeing the market maker models, you can have a clear idea where price is in the market maker model and make educated trading decisions to a high degree of accuracy, because again, it's not ambiguous. It's a very specific set of criteria that make these market maker models tick. Okay, so when price starts to trade down in a market maker buy model, this is not selling pressure that's pushing the market down. It's not selling pressure, because at this moment in time, the market price is actually bullish because the draw is the buy stops above the initial consolidation. So what's happening on the left side of the market maker model is just repricing. In another term, you can say it's manipulation, because the algorithm, aka IPTA, is repricing the market down. It's not selling pressure. It's repricing the market down to a very specific point where you can anticipate something happening. And speaking of specific points where you can anticipate something happening, gang, what do we call a specific point where you can anticipate something happening? What do we call it? What do we call it? That's right, an anticipatory reactionary point. So, anytime you see a market maker model, whatever's happening on the left side of the model is just all repricing, aka manipulation. So on a market maker sell model, this is just repricing down, not selling pressure. And on a market maker buy model, this is just IPTA repricing up, not buying pressure. Okay, get it? Got it? Good. Now, this is another crude depiction of a market maker model. Before, if you noticed, we didn't have any lines connecting the different areas of price action, consolidation, whatever you want to call it, because what happens in between those areas is not what's important. What's important is what happens at those areas, right? Now, on market maker buy models, as price comes down, right? The different areas where price pauses, those are areas of distribution. When price is going up on the market maker model and it pauses, like in these blue areas, those are areas of reaccumulation. So on a market maker buy model, you have distribution coming down and reaccumulation going up. Now, on a market maker sell model, you have accumulation going up and redistribution coming down, right? We got it? So we got distribution and reaccumulation, and we have accumulation and redistribution, right? Understood? Now, do not get confused with the price engine model of reaccumulation and offset reaccumulation. That's a price engine model that's named the same thing, because in this area of distribution, you can be looking for a price engine model of offset distribution or redistribution inside this area of distribution. You can look for an example of offset accumulation or reaccumulation inside this area of reaccumulation. So don't confuse it with the price engine model and what's happening during the market maker model. So just understand, on the right side, add re. It's re on the right, reaccumulation and redistribution. Left side, accumulation and distribution. Right side, reaccumulation and redistribution. Get it? Got it? Good. Why is this a buy model? Because the sentiment is bullish. Okay, I know you may say, Tim, if the sentiment is bullish, why is it going down first? Because as we've learned throughout the mentorship, if you are bullish, you want to see IPTA manipulate price down first to attack the sell side to the downside. And then you want to see it attack the buy side. So the sentiment is bullish and you have the initial consolidation. So as soon as the market gives you an indication that it's moving down, such as coming down to this area of distribution, you may get a draw back to the initial consolidation like you do in this case, and then you may not. It may just continue to sell down. It may not be an offset distribution. It may just be a redistribution pricing model in this area of distribution. But once you get all the way down to your anticipatory reactionary point, you're going to be looking for the smart money reversal. What is the smart money reversal? The smart money reversal is when price reaches a point that should provide, and in this case of a buy model, significant support. So when you get your anticipatory reactionary point, you will be looking for price to be supported, and then start to trade back up. And once it starts to trade back up, then you will get your opportunity for reaccumulation and move all the way back up to your draw on liquidity. The same for a market maker sell model. What makes this a market maker sell model? Because at this point in time, the sentiment is bearish. And so the draw would be the sell stops resting below the initial consolidation. And when price starts to move away and start to move into the first, second, or however many stages of accumulation, you will be looking for a time when you reach your anticipatory reactionary point and the market gives you a smart money reversal. In the case of a market maker sell model, the smart money reversal will be a level, a price, an area, if you will, that's anticipated to provide significant resistance. And once you hit this area of significant resistance, then you would look for the market to reverse and go into your first, second, or how many stages of redistribution, coming back down to attack the sell side below the initial consolidation. Now, like I say, this is just a brief introduction to the market maker models. Just get your eye used to seeing the market maker models. We will take a deeper dive as time goes on, but for now, I want you to go through your charts and go through the 15-minute chart. right? And I want you to squanch your chart up, squanch it up, squeeze it up so that you can see the larger price moves more easily. Just squanch it up so you can see the large price moves, the swings, the large swings moving. And then I want you to identify the market maker models that you see, right? On the 15-minute time frame, and using the ES continuous chart on TradingView, that's ES1 exclamation point, and take detailed notes on what price did during those models. Do it for market maker buy models, do it for market maker sell models, and take copious notes on what price did. Now, the mentees be like, Tim, I don't have examples of what to do, so when I go do the homework, I get lost sometime. I want you to go and get it on your own. I want you to learn to fish. But I'm not going to just leave you high and dry. I'm going to give you some examples. Pull it right from Michael's slides, right? Here is some price. I want you to squanch. This is what I mean when I say squanch the chart up. Squeeze it up so you can see the moves more easily, right? I want you to do it on 15-minute time frames, right? And then you can identify, hey, there's a market maker buy model. There's a U. There's a U. Oh, look, there's a market maker sell model right there. I see an initial consolidation, goes up, comes back down below that initial consolidation. There's a market maker sell model. And then you go through and you take notes. This is some example of some notes that Michael took on his market maker sell model here. Your initial consolidation, as you see there, he has it says the draw on liquidity, sell side right there. That's your initial consolidation. Price went up to what? This high over here, this buy side liquidity, that was his anticipatory reactionary point. And then the market reversed, and then we came back down, got our redistribution over here in the area of redistribution, and then we came back down below the sell stops, completing the market maker sell model. So this is an example of how you can annotate it however you want, but use all the things that we've covered in the past, from open, high, low, close, the fair value gaps, the breakers, the order blocks, whatever you want to annotate on the charts as much as you can remember. Just annotate how the price moved throughout these market maker sell and market maker buy models. Now, with that brings us to the end of another episode of The Art of Reading Price Action. Again, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers, aka Araña Grande. That's Big Spider if you don't hablo español. And till the next time I decide to get on Al Gore's internet and share my thoughts on this thing we call price action, y'all be safe out in these trade streets, man. I'm gone. Yeah.